大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everybody, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. In today's video, we are going to talk about 一只鸟, the bird. So we're going to explain the lyrics, what the words mean, etc., etc. So let's just get right into it. This is a very simple little song. There's only 4 lines. And the first one is 你看一只鸟在天上飘呀飘. So what does that mean? 你 means you. 看 is to see or to look, right? So when little kids say to their parents, hey, look, there's a plane, there's a Superman, whatever, they usually just say look. But if you wanted to say that in Chinese, you don't just point to something and say 看. You say 你看, you look. That's just the way Chinese works. So 你看, look. 一只鸟. So 一只鸟 means a bird. And as you can see, that's the title of our song. The reason why we have the word 只 in there is because it's a measure word, also known as a counter word. So in English, we sometimes have these words, these supplemental words like a pair of pants, or a pair of scissors, or a flock of geese, or, a something of something, right? A something of a noun. And in Chinese, they have this too, but they have a lot more than English does. So when we're referring to animals, like birds, dogs, we use the word 只, 一只, one blank, one something of a, in this case, bird, and you can use this construction in lots of other ways as well. So this is just a concept that you can learn about more if you'd like to. You can Google it. Okay, so 你看一只鸟在天上. So 在 is it means at, in, or on, depending on the context. In this case, 天 means sky. So in the sky, right? 在天上, 上 means up. So up in the sky, right? 在天上飘呀飘. 飘 refers to floating, like floating on the wind, floating in the water. In this case, it's floating in the wind because you can see the radical for wind inside of this character, which I think I'm going into too much detail now. But basically, there are 2 different words for floating on the wind and floating in the water, and they're written differently, but they're pronounced the same. And then it's 飘呀飘, so you've got 飘 twice, and in the middle you've got something, this ya. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, it's like a sound. It's like floating nicely, kind of like this. It gives a kind of tone, a feeling to the phrase. That's like, it's just floating easily. It's enjoying itself, whatever. Okay, so 你看一只鸟在天上飘呀飘. Look, there's a bird floating in the sky. Then, let's go to the second line. 想要变成鸟，张开翅膀飞掉. So 想 means to think or to want, depending on the context. In this case, it means to want, because 要 also means want, so 想要 means want. You can say just 想, or you can say 想要, but that all means want. I want to, you want to. Notice also here, there isn't exactly a pronoun. Sometimes Chinese leaves out pronouns. They're just kind of like, well, you or I or whatever. You can figure it out depending on the context. Or it can just kind of stay a little abstract and fill in the blanks. So 想要变成鸟. 变 is to change, transform, and 成 is like it has happened. So you have transformed. So 想要变成, want to transform, and then 鸟 is bird. So want to transform into a bird. 张开 is to open, and 翅膀 is your wings. So open wings, 飞掉. 飞 is to fly, and then 掉 refers to something that is like completed also. So it's like you have flown away, you're gone. There's no trace of you left. And then, so 想要变成鸟, 张开翅膀飞掉 means I want to become a bird, open my wings, and fly away. Or you want to become a bird. Again, the pronoun thing's a little shady. Okay, then we have line 3, which is 当你只想把那痛苦都忘掉. So 当你 means when you, 当 is when, 你 is you. 只想, 只 means only, and then here we have the word 想 again, means only want to. 把那, 把 means to take, and then 那 is that. So to take that, 痛苦 is suffering and pain and unhappiness, just bad stuff. So when you want to take that pain, 都忘掉. So all of it and forget it. 忘 is forget, and then you have that word 掉 again. So 飞掉 is to fly away so that there's no trace of you left. 忘掉 is to forget to the point where there's no trace of that memory left, right? So 当你只想把那痛苦都忘掉. When you want to just forget all of the pain. 你看那只鸟无忧无虑在天上飘. Again, 你看, look, 那只鸟. So in the first line, it was 一只鸟, a bird. Now we're saying 那只鸟, which means that bird. Look at that bird. 无忧无虑, that's a 4-character set phrase, which means not, it means carefree. So 无 means not, 忧 refers to 忧愁, which is depression, and then 虑 refers to 焦虑, which refers to anxiety. So without depression, without anxiety. In other words, carefree. 无忧无虑, carefree. So look at that bird. 无忧无虑在天上飘. So that bird is carefreely in the sky, floating. In other words, soaring, flying kind of thing, you know? So those are the 4 lines, and you can see it's very simple. There are a lot of repeated words. You've got 飘 twice at the end of the line. You got 调 twice at the end of the line. So this is a good song for you to just kind of learn. It shouldn't be too hard for you to pick up, and you can sing it to yourself. You can kind of look at the characters and just familiarize yourself with the vocabulary, and over time kind of semi-consciously pick up more vocabulary, because as I always say, learning music is one of the best ways to pick up vocabulary in a non-painful manner. So that is 一只鸟, the bird. And if you want to learn more, you can always come visit us at singandlearnchinese.com. Till we sing again.